Alright guys, what's up? Psycho Reject here, and my buddy Fluffy, and he wants to do his budget deck profile for Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, that's the name.
Yep. For his Dino deck, but his big boss monster is the Ultimate Conductor.
Yeah, it's a Lost World variant.
Yep.
Doesn't have all the best cards in it yet because I just haven't had the time to get them yet.
Yep.
But it works.
Yeah, I hate it.
Well, I guess we'll just get right into it.
Yep.
Obviously, I do play 3 of these guys. Ultimate Conductor, just because he's like, in a main deck, he's the strongest boss monster. And the fact that on either turn during the main phase, you can book a moon your opponent's monsters. What else can I say? Then 2, Overtech Quatless, because it searches your pill when you send it to the graveyard. And then your Foolish Burial of the deck on legs, Soul Eater Overraptor, that what you would want to use to send the Quatless to the grave. Then for the remove for play or banish moves, 2 Giant Rex, because it's just an extender. And I only run 3 Babysitter Sources because the Petite Pterodon, it's okay, but these 3 work better and I need the space for other stuff. And just for the remove from play cards, I have 2 Tyranno Infinities just for, OTK purposes. So, I'll get these out of the way so I can... But him, I wish he was at least at 2 because...
Everyone does, though.
Yeah. And just the fact that you can discard him during your main phase and make your Dinos immune to all card effects during the main phase. And then banishing him plus other Dinos to summon a Dino from the deck, that's just too good. And then a small Kaiju engine is 1 Dogoron, 1 Garnerel, or whatever the hell his name is, and 1 Humongous. Just something simple. Now, I do not have the Dino Wrestler cards in here, so I got a couple of fillers, which he's in here because he's an Earth, and he's a level 3 tuner. That comes up a lot, especially, the duels I do, and this is a budget, so that's why he's in there. Then for another tuner is him. I don't have the Drac Aleo. This is just the card I had, and it works pretty well. Now for hand traps, 3 Ash. It's it's from the structure deck. It's budget to get.
Yep.
And it's pretty damn good. Then there's 3 Veilers. The decks that I roll against, Veilers are very, very good for. That's why it's in here. So this may not be I will say this. This build may not be the optimal build for going against any deck, but for certain decks, this is a good build. Now for spells. 1 Kaiju Slumberer, because you don't really need any more than that. Dark Hole, just because it's Dark Hole. Monster Reborn, because it's an extender. Foolish Burial, just in case you don't have Overeat or the Soul Eating Raptor card, you got that. Then 3 Fossil Dig, 2 Terraforming for the 3 Lost Worlds. Then 2 Double Evolution Pills, and then for Link plays, 1 Scapegoat. Now, go into the extra deck. It's not going to be the best. I'm still missing some cards, but this is what I got. For Links, Decode Talker, he's actually pretty decent, and he can do FT, helps with the OTK. Same with Power Code Talker. His effect is pretty much, when you go into battle phase with him, or when you go to attack with him, you can destroy a card that he points to. His original attack points become doubled. Then Traffic Ghost, just because he's a generic Link 3 with 3 arrows pointing down. Mrs. Radiant, because all the Earth monsters we run. Proxy Dragon, just because he's another Link 2 that can help me link up into higher links. Land for Hennicus, or whatever how you pronounce that. Just a generic Link 2. It's it's not the best, but it's not the worst. Underclock Taker, because most decks I see have Underclock Taker. So that's the links. Now for the XZs, I only play 4. 2 Lagia, because the fact to negate effects of spells and trap cards in the normal summon or special summon of a monster is very powerful. Then I have the 1 Doka for monster effects, obviously. And then the Stall Baguska. Okay. Now for Synchros. High Speed Word Chimbaba. Again, for the OTK. Then 1 Drak. I can't pronounce the other part, but it's a Drak monster. It's level 5. Just so I can make a beater to get over some stuff if I don't have Ultimate Conductor. Black Rose, because it's another board wipe. Then just for monster negates, 1 Clear Wing, and it helps, and it can also, make it powerful enough to beat over other stuff because of its effect. And that's pretty much it for the deck, because I don't really side cards in, because it's...
My sideboard's usually for whatever you think you guys need.
So there really isn't, a reason to do it. This deck would probably, even though it's not the most optimal, like I said, for a budget, you could probably run this against, as a rogue deck, and all you really need to worry about is specific side-in cards.
Yep.
So, to be able to fight whatever you're playing. So this deck is very solid. I barely lose with it, and, my buddy here, Psycho, he witnesses it firsthand. So.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. Since he doesn't have that Burrow Sword, he's got all the generics, which help really good. But, hope you guys like that. Like, comment, subscribe.